Let's go. Come on in and smash that like button. You know you want to. The blazing one. You are now rocking with the best. Show some love to the like button, subscribe to the channel. Sharing is caring. And I'm back at it. Like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers this work. I said I'm back at it. There you go. Alright guys, let's go on in and get to it. That's enough time. Let's get it. Yo, what up guys? You know who it is. The one, the only, Mr. T-Dub, Mr. Show Love, Mr. I'm back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, I got a chance to work from home this week. And I'm like, you know what, man? I'm busy. I'm crazy busy. It's cool. I got a chance to take a little bit of lunch break. Even enough to set a time. Guys, we're back, man. I want to talk about Deontay Wilder training, looking amazing, looking skillful, guys. I don't know how it's going to transition to the ring because I do understand that, you know, sparring and shadow boxing is different from actually being in the ring. But guys, listen, I got to say this, man. Deontay Wilder is looking like a monster. Training, looking much improvement. And I also want to talk about, guys, Oscar Valdez, you know. So before I get to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, I want to talk about Oscar Valdez as well, you know, about, you know, him testing positive, and it's getting literally swept under the rug. It's like, guys, all I got to say, man, is listen, man, free Big Baby Miller. Listen, Big Baby Miller tested positive in everyone. No, not many. I can't pick out that had his back, right? Not many. But because Oscar Valdez, in my opinion, is who he is. Look how he look. I think the WBC liked that relations, that appeal, and they backed it. In your face, backed it. And now you gotta ask yourself, what kind of message does this send to the public? Alright, so make sure everything is good. You know, I know you. Listen, I know you guys. You guys coming in smashing like button, right? You ain't playing me. I already know it. You know what? Hey guys, let me call my boy Johnny. I was talking to Johnny earlier. We're gonna do like a little pre-talk. Let me see if I can call it. Come on, boy, Johnny, real quick. Johnny, he just talked some boxing. Remember, Johnny's my really good friend. He does have autism, guys, but he's definitely a functional, very high functional autism, able to compete in boxing very well, compete in football. I'm telling you right now, man. I am telling you that this is one guy you don't never want to overlook, right? If they tell you that, oh, Johnny got autism, and you step in the ring thinking you finna just like kind of go light and play around, he would take off your head in a heartbeat. People have found it out. Even in the football field, man. See, Johnny's not a skinny guy, right? He's not built like Deontay Wilder, you know. Johnny is a, kind of a broad guy. Keeps a belly on him. But this guy is crazy fast. Like he can play. And man, to me, just imagine, like, if he really went through the train like, a normal athlete to get the perfect this and the perfect that, what he really could do. What I'm talking about with autism, what he really can do, because what he is able to do with autism is, like, to me, like it caught my attention. Let me see if I can call him, guys. Let me see. How do I do it? Okay. Come on, boy, Johnny. Let's see. Let me see his number real quick, guys. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I got this thing turned off. And guys, remember. Oh man, that reminds me. You know what? Before I call my boy Johnny, I'm gonna talk about what is it called? Okay, Bishop Sycamore. Have any of you guys heard about Bishop Sycamore? I should have sent this video to a lot of my old high school friends. Bishop Sycamore, and this is just me going off of it. I think I tried to pull something up. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet. Bishop Sycamore, from what I heard, right, this is a football team, a high school football team is the understanding I got. But come to find out that this high school football team wasn't high school players. I mean, you're talking about people 20s and 30s. And I guess they got a chance to play this really top high school team. Unlike a normal high school team who play just what is it, Thursday, right? Once every Thursday? No, Friday. Once every Friday. They played 2 games in a 3-day span. But let me go to it, guys. All right, here's the story. Let me see if I can get it. Bishop Sycamore's story keeps getting weirder. All right, so before I can read this article, let me tell you what I thought, what I perceived, and then we go to the article. So they showed this Bishop team. Let me see if they show the name of it. It's like Ice something. Let me see. Bishop. What was the name of the team they played? IMG, something like that. Let me see. Maybe it's in this article. I don't know. IMG Academy. Okay, so it's crazy that this team was playing on a national game on ESPN, right? They were in all black, Sycamore High, right? And half the people wasn't on their roster. The roster really wasn't filled out. People out there with, playing like number 50, say number 54, but he's not even on the roster. They played this real high school team, a high school players, high school age called IMG, and they hyped up, Sycamore so much. Like, yeah, they got a lot of D1 talent, a lot of this, a lot of that. And I heard they got completely, basically ran out the building. They looked like trial, looked unorganized, and it reminded me when I first graduated high. I say when I first, but let's say a couple years after graduating high school, right? Me and my homeboys to talk about, man, bro, if I can go back right now, man, I take one of high school players on, bro. I be getting like 300 or 400 yards, right? Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not the only one thought like this. There were probably a lot of players, former players, that after high school, maybe they didn't go to college, whatever. They thought about going back, playing high school football, knowing what they knowing now, the size they are now, and just trying to relive their dream, right? Just being able to play again. For many people, it ends in high school. And I thought about it. Me and my homeboy, they talked about it. Hey, man, I can go back right now, bro. I get one of them high school players' jersey, man. I go out there and rip it up. Well, this was damn near a whole team of people who thought like that. And not only thought like that, they actually did it. They actually went back in their 20s and 30s and played people that was 18 years or less, right? 18 years or less. Because I think in high school, you can play football as long as you don't turn 19 by the time you're September something. So these grown men were playing like most likely their little brother or nephew age, and they were getting ramshacked. I said, do you think the WBC Bridgerweight division is going anywhere in boxing? Listen, man, I don't know about that, bro. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Some people are for it, some against it. It would be something that's be history right now because it'd be just starting because, the heavyweights seem to be getting bigger. But, there was some pretty decent size. I guess not like 6'9", 6'11", and 6'7" a lot, but there was some pretty decent size heavyweights back then. Even Ali, was around 6'4", right? There was some decent size. George Foreman had pretty good height. I don't know how tall was George Foreman. But I get it. There were a lot of smaller heavyweights like Kid Norton and Frazier. They competed with the Alis. How tall is Holyfield? Like 6'1" or something like that, right? Maybe 6'2". Tyson was like 5'10", 5'11". But yeah. What do you got there? I can't see that, champ. What did it say? The Bridgerweight division is bad idea for boxing and should be abolished. Also, cancel, waste of time. Brittany Smith in the building. What up, champ? Listen, man, I'm just, I'm doing a filler, right? I got a lunch break. I'm doing a filler. I'm just talking about, if you guys have not heard, there is a not even a high school team, Bishop Sycamore. They was grown men, right? 20s, 30s, hell, maybe even 40s. Put on pads and they were playing high school football players, reliving their high school dreams, still trying to get their glimmer of making it, but they were bad, right? Getting beat bad. So this is not the article talks about how I got started. This is one that's after the fact. Let me see. Bishop Sycamore, the high school that allegedly conned its way into getting embarrassed by powerhouse IMD Academy on national television, fired their coach Roy Johnson after some bizarre details emerged about the Ohio-based football program. Tyrann Jackson, the team's new head coach, decided to set the record straight in an interview with WBC4. We do not offer curriculum, Jackson said. We are not a high school. That's not the Bishop Sycamore is. And I think that's what the biggest misconception about us was. And that was our fault because that was a mistake on paper. If you're not a high school, then how are you playing high school players? How are you grow? I mean, here's my thing. If you are not a high school and your players are 20s and 30s, maybe even 40s, hell, T-Dub can even play for them again. I think that you should at least be playing like a JUCO college, right? I mean, JUCO college, a JUCO or some super lower, college team. But let's get to it. All right. So I'm gonna call my boy Johnny. I was supposed to call Johnny already, right? So I talk about the high school. I'm gonna cover Oscar Valdez, and I call my boy in, right? So guys, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's talk about Oscar Valdez, and then we'll get into Wilder. Okay. Let me see. I am not a cheater. Never have been. Never needed it. Oscar Valdez tells all. So before I get into any one of these articles, because I'm just clicking on it right now, one of them says Oscar Valdez. I didn't take. What is it? Phetamine. All right. So here's the thing. My understanding and from what I have saw, Oscar Valdez tested positive, not only in the A sample, but the B sample. He has a fight coming up this weekend. The WBC, who have their fighters enrolled in VADA, the clean boxing program, they do not condemn Oscar Valdez, from my opinion. They do not look to penalize Oscar Valdez for testing positive. It appears that they are defending Oscar Valdez and saying that it shouldn't even be a drug on the ban list. First, there was rumors that Oscar Valdez was drinking some herbal tea to lose weight. Listen, man, if you guys can't tell, T-Dub is a little chubby chub. Give me this tea. I am ready to drink it. Give me this tea. I wouldn't mind shedding about 20 or 30 pounds. Looking back in my heyday, I wouldn't mind it. Give me this tea. Hell, I'm not boxing. Give it to me. But now it comes to find out that I heard another interview that he admits that he don't even know how he got it in his system. In the WBC, from my understanding, is doing the complete opposite that they have done against a lot of fighters. Since some fighters that fit the description, they have been penalized. They have been talked about. They have been suspended. A lot of things have happened to these guys. But not only is it not bad-mouthing Oscar Valdez, they are actually sanctioning his bout. They are just basically like, listen, we are just going to sanction it. We are going to, basically, we're standing behind it. We want the fight to go on. And what kind of message do that send to other boxers? What's up, Judah Ben Israel? What's up, champ? What kind of message do that send to other boxers? What kind of message do that send to other boxers of different races? If, in my opinion, if you are a Mexican, it is a positive message. It is a positive message. My hombre, it's yes, they got our back. They got our back, yes. Because let me ask you a question. What if other fighters start taking this friend of mine, whatever this is, what if they start taking this? Are they going to get the same leeway? Or is this like a Canelo incident to where, oh, Canelo tested positive for clenbuterol? We don't want to ban Canelo. We want him to keep our WBC belt, but then we're going to change how much clenbuterol you can have in your bloodstream. Oh, Oscar Valdez tested positive. What is it for? Bam. For us, we're going to make sure that our fighters can now take this. Guys, I'm telling you, this is not right. This is not right, man. I'm telling you, it's not right. If you're an African American, it seems like you get the big baby Miller treatment, right? Everybody coming after you. Hell, even I was going after Big Baby Miller, taking every drug in his grandma's kitchen cabinet. But the thing is about me, man, is that if they keep the same energy all the way around, okay, I'm good. But if for Big Baby Miller he gets shitted on, and then Oscar Valdez, it's literally turning like you don't even see it. Matter of fact, you're agreeing with it. You're sanctioning it. I think it's BS. I don't stand for it. I would not be calling this fight. I would not be calling this court. And when I call fights on fight nights, that actually helped the channel because I can develop revenue through commercials. Every now and then I get a super chat or two, but I would not be standing behind this. I do not think this is fair. I do not think it's right. I would take the personal loss for myself, the personal loss for the channel, for it being an opportunity to be able to grow and get other eyes on it, to want to subscribe to it. But I cannot, like there's things that have happened that I didn't know about. Okay, but I know about this, and it's not right. The stories are two different stories coming out the camp, in my opinion, on how we even got it in the system. And guys, listen, man, the WBC has been something that almost every fighter has held to the highest, right? It is the prestige belt, the WBC belt, right? Damn near every American fighter has made this non-American sanctioning body, because they're not in America. They're based out of Mexico. They made it the highest of the high, but they have shown us time after time after time that they will be willing to do more and over and beyond to protect and support and promote their people. But when you are in boxing that's made up of multiple race and multiple people, you have to be fair. And if the sanctioning body's not fair, then it's not right. Remember that female boxer? I can't think of her name. She moved up, and she came down from heavyweight, and she was built like crazy, and she was taking all of these crazy punches, and couldn't find out that, because people thought she might have been a man, but couldn't find out that she was doping, and the WBC was backing her too. And then they backed her so much until it like, nah, she really on that real. And instead of giving the former champ her belt back immediately, like a lot of sanctioning bodies did, they didn't do it immediately. They made her wait. They thought about making her do a fight off to get her own belt that she was cheated out of. Before finally coming around, it was Cruz, right? Something Cruz. I can't think of her name. Like I said, man, there should be people over the sanctioning bodies. And if the sanctioning body's not doing the right thing, and they're clearly showing favoritism for a particular group of people over another, they bash some groups. The one time when the times that they don't really bash certain groups is when they're using certain groups to make money. When they come up with a Black Lives Matter belt where two black men fight, but the sanctioning body get the money off of it. That's all about money. It's all about money. When it comes to actually doing what's right. I don't think this was right. I don't think this was right. So now, that's Oscar Valdez. I might have missed some things about it. I didn't get a chance to read it. Oscar Valdez maintains he still doesn't know how the banned substance, phenamine, something like that, showed up on its August 13th vital drug test on September 10th. Damn it! Why is this? I thought September 10th already passed. And that's my father's birthday. He passed in 2012, but that's my father's birthday. September 10th title defense on the WBC super featherweight belt his Saturday against Robson. Okay. All right. Guys, just a heads up, Oscar De La Hoya would not be fighting. Holyfield is taking his place. Now, Warzone, what's up, champ? Corruption and favoritism. You damn right it is. Racism exists sadly. Yes, it does. They tell you that it don't, but it do. They tell you that it don't, but it do. And that's the truth. Smash. Hey, guys, let's put some likes up, man. Who disliked this? Who disliked it? Who disliked this? Guys, somebody please tell me, what did I say for this video to be disliked? What did I say for this video to be disliked? What did I say for this video to be disliked? Nothing. Nothing. I'm calling my boy Johnny, man. I'm talking about my boy Johnny, man. Cause it's crazy, man. Somebody already coming. I listen. I mean, unless they gotta be a WBC. They gotta be WBC. There has to be. There has to be a WBC that did that. There has to be. There has to be WBC. I'm gonna call my boy Johnny, man, and then we're gonna get into some Deontay Wilder. But let me call my boy. Remember, my boy Johnny, really good friend. He does have autism, but he's a great athlete. I think it really makes him focus in, like, on his athleticism. Like, I'm telling you guys, he doesn't look like Deontay Wilder. Looks chubbier, but guys can catch, can run, can pass, can break ankles, can play basketball, can box. I mean, listen, man. Johnny has some skills, man. Johnny, let me see. Right. Is that right? Let me see. So I told him I'm gonna call him just switch one. Is that right? I got one too many zeros in there or something? Let me try this. Why can't I call it? Okay, let me do this. I gotta turn something off. Let me see. Did that let me do it now? Nope. Still can't do it. Calls. Let me refresh. Theo, what's up, champ? What is going on with you, Theo? Talk to your boy, man. What's crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking, champ? I thought I wrote this. Let me try. Where's that number at? All right, let me go back to it. There we go. Let's call my boy Johnny real quick. That thing is loud. Is that thing loud? Oh, no, that's not it. That's the wrong number. I don't know who. That's the wrong number. Let me see this. Let's try that. Here we go. This thing is loud. Hit that like button. Somebody, we gotta get them likes up. Somebody already hating. I don't know why they hating. I don't know if I did. Get them likes up. If you don't pick up, guys, then I'm going straight into the Wilder. If you don't pick up, all right, going straight to Wilder. All right, let's get it. All right, guys, let's get to it. We are here. We are warmed up enough, right? All right, guys. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder, man. Listen, guys. Deontay Wilder, ever since he started working with Malik, he has improved, at least visually, I don't know how it's going to be in the ring, because I know what you do outside the ring. It could be different what you do in the ring, because you need muscle memory and practice doing it in the ring. So then the question now comes to mind is that who does it favor more? Hold on, let me do something. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on, guys. Hold on, let me do this. I gotta make some things disappear. Hold on. How can I do this? All right, let's make that go away. And you know what? Put that there. This here. Go back there. This here. Bam. All right. So let's check these out, guys. Okay, no music. We got no music. Okay. I saw this Deontay Wilder training out, and listen, I want to get you guys honest opinion. Honest opinion from you watching Deontay Wilder in the past. Pre Malik Scott. When you seen him hit the mitts and you seen him training. Is there not a clear difference in what you see now? Let's watch. Clear. Let's watch. Head movement, dipping, changing head level, using the jab, feigning. The 1-2-3 double jab. The 1-2-1-2 left hook. Look at it. In the water, pushing off. Listen, hey guys, I want to show that one little thing when he did this and pivot. That to me is so good. I love seeing people when they shadow boxing, because that's basically what they do when they shadow boxing in water. The one thing that I like about it is that it shows he is not just throwing punching, he is imagining that somebody is there and they're attacking him and he has to move and turn and pivot out the way. Look at that, man. Listen, I'm telling you, God, that is way... Look at that! Dip, dip, dip! Woo! Guys, listen, man. Now here's the question. Here's the question that I gotta ask. The question that I gotta ask. Theo said, much better. Michael Hernandez said, what will happen is Wilder loses in less than 7 rounds. Will Fury be criticized or respected? I guess it just depends on how the fight go. You know, it's not just a clear loss. Like not just a clear loss, but we don't know what can happen within 7 rounds. Now, like, we don't know how they performing. We don't know anything can happen. Any kind of injuries. We don't know. But the thing is, Fury in the last 2 fights, his gloves has always come to question. Now, people would like to say that Wilder fanboys are just making this up. But a little history search will show you that Fury has been caught before getting ready to fight with tampered gloves. The referee would not let the fight continue until that. I think they actually had to replace the glove. So it's not the first time that Fury has had issues with gloves. It's not the first time. Even a referee said that, in his opinion, that Tyson Fury was the dirtiest fighter that he ever had to referee. Now, with that being said, and I do believe Fury does tamper with things. It don't take away that he's a damn good fighter. Tyson Fury, in my opinion, is a damn good fighter. He has skills. He just come off to me as one of those persons that yes, I probably could just win, but I want to ensure that I win. He just come out one of them guys that he just want to ensure. Like let's say there's a really good poker player, right? Really good poker player, right? But sometimes to ensure that he wins, he might keep a couple cards under his sleeve. It doesn't take away that the guy can actually play. It doesn't take away from that. But sometimes they want to ensure a win. They want to have that advantage that they believe will give them the ability to win. Now, if, let's say, Tyson Fury comes into this next fight, there is no foul play, there is no gloves and questions, there is nothing like that. I still believe it is a damn good fight because Tyson Fury can't fight. Deontay Wilder can fight, but Deontay Wilder's biggest strength is his power. He is developing into a better boxer. We see that now. See, this is not. I'm not just making this up. I can't rewind it, can I? Let me see if I can start over. Hold up. He is developing into a better boxer. I don't know how that's going to transition into the ring. I think the smoothness that it looks right here, I think when he actually fight, I think it's going to come down a little bit because everybody looks smooth, you know, when you don't have an opponent in front of you. But he is going to, I believe he's going to carry a lot of this or attempt to carry a lot of this into the ring. I do think he's going to be able to make a difference. His head moves better now. His punches flow better now. But a lot of those shots right there, a lot of those are not his biggest power shots when you move something like that. So it's a lot to boxing. There's a lot to it. So what I'm trying to say is, if Fury come in there completely everything is on the uppity up, I still think it's going to be a damn good fight. I do got Deontay Wilder winning the third match. I think he's going to do a better performance. I think he's going for the kill. I don't know if he's going to get it or not because Tyson Fury, listen, I do believe he does things to get an edge. But it takes a man to get up from being knocked out to continue fighting. Listen, Wilder hit this man with a was it a 2-3 or 3-2? I think it was a 3-2, right? It was like a bow, bow, man, and he was knocked out for about 5 seconds and woke up 4 seconds, whatever you want to call it. It takes balls to continue. And I'm not saying Fury don't got balls. I think Fury is a fighting man. I just think he wants the edge. You know, just like, for instance, a lot of these boxers are pretty good fighters, but they take banned substance because they want an edge. They want an edge to win. And I just think that might be his edge. He might feel that he's not the biggest puncher, so he wants to do something to either give his punches an illusion. Basically, if it looks longer and it's floppy, but you're getting hit with something else. Or he wants to make his punches more harder, as if... matter of fact, let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find... It's one image. I don't know if I have it. Of his gloves. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go here. Let me see if I can add it. I want to show you guys an image. If I still have it, I hope I do, but I have to find it. I'm looking now. Let's see. Let me see if. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Now, guys, I have never, ever, in all my boxing career, this is not a punch that is impacting his face right now. And I could be wrong, but it looks like I see damn near his 4 knuckles in the outline of his fingers. I have just never seen that. I just never seen it. And remember, that's not like it's hitting something and gets smashed at that time. That's kind of like coming off of the outside of his shoulder. I just never seen that before. And then for anyone to ignore that just means you hate Deontay Wilder or you love Fury and he cannot do no wrong, because any obvious eyes will see that you can damn near see this finger, that finger, and this finger. And the pinky is getting squished up by the shoulder of Deontay Wilder. I just never seen it before. I never seen it before. And this was an actual verified picture. I have never seen it before. I never seen it before. So, do I lean on the side that I think that, why is this down? Do I lean on the side that I think Fury uh, is a cheater. I do. I still recognize that he can fight. I recognize he got skills. I recognize for a man of 6'9", he can move very well. He has great head movement. It's very slippery. But I do believe he cheated. I already betting to one my good friends, Fury 500. I already won last month with Jake Paul, same amount. Well, Michael Hernandez, listen, I'm not gonna bet you no 500, but what I will bet you is $20 if you have a Cash App, and if I can trust you, because you've been here for you've been here. You seem like you've been here for a while, Michael. I'm not sure why you don't got. Maybe you. Did you unsubscribe and resubscribe? I thought you had a moderator. I thought you was a moderator. Wayne King, where you been at, bro? Wayne King, the king of wings. Fury's a dead man. Listen, I'm willing to put that right there on the cash. That's it. I'm a man. I'm not gonna play with y'all. I got kids. I'm not in the business of betting lowest lump sums when I know I have other priorities. He says, I seen the fight, over 50 fights. Berlin was there. He didn't cheat. Look it for Joshua. You're on. Okay, Michael says it's on. Okay, Michael. Oh. Michael, you know I'll be live on fight night. And if the fight... Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that Fury actually had that 19? Remember, the fight could have already happened, right? I think the fight could have already happened. Do you believe he really had that 19 and people in his camp really had that 19, but yet come to find out people in his camp did not have that 19, and they wasn't even aware that they was getting blamed for having that 19. They was at fights taking pictures and selfies, and they didn't have that 19. And the man who's supposed to have that 19 was out car shopping, out in Vegas, taking pictures with no mask. Winkins has been trying to keep the world safe. Hey, that's good, man. What's up, man? Are you in I can't remember. It's been a while. Are you in the military? I can't remember Wayne King. Wayne King been around for a while. I think you was around Wayne King when I had like, what, 400 or 500 subscribers maybe? Mike Hernandez, $20. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, come through. Hey, listen, I want you to be a man of your word. I want you to be a man of your word. If I win, because I am a public figure. Not a big public figure, but I am on a public platform. And if I lose and do not pay, it's a very bad hit on my credibility. It's a hit on me, period. It's a hit. So that lets you know that I will. But if you don't, listen, like you said, man, you're man. I hope you're a man of your word. I cannot wait, man. Deontay Wilder has been training like a madman. Let me go back to that video, man. I gotta go back to that. I gotta go back. Let me see. I mean, matter of fact, let's go through. Let's do this. Wilder. Let's just take a peek at what Wilder got going on. Let's do that. Let's go back. I'm pulling up right now. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Y'all want to do that? Let's take a peek. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? So we saw that. What we got here? Oh, okay, this was greatness. This is what he's in the gym. This was him in the gym. All right, let me see. That's a video. Oh, that's him probably shooting. That's just a picture. And this a video. Oh, 1 minute long. What's this? Okay, this was him in the gym about to lift weights. It's a picture. Oh no, that's video. Okay, grooving. Okay, I got you. Okay. Let's go. Right. Oh, here we go. Working on the slipping. Slipping. There you go. Working on it. Building it. Whirling shots. There you go. Okay, let's go. My boy Michael Hernandez he's gonna be down $520. Woo-hoo! You know what, man? You know. And listen, I don't want mine to no cash app either. I mean, not cash app. I don't want mine to no super chat either, cause that's giving YouTube 30%. I want my whole shebang, bang. I want my whole shebang bang.
JK!
I want my old bang bang. Let's do that thing. Listen, man. Like I said, it's going down. What is this? Okay. All right, guys. Listen, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Smash that like button. Y'all know this your boy T-Dub. He's a if I laws tell me how to pay you, cash app at what? Listen. Listen, you don't gotta wait. If you just want to donate to the channel, like, listen, man, I like T-Dub. T-Dub does this thing. I don't care about no bet. I want to support the channel. There's CashApp Whatsblazing. It's right there. It's literally right there. And like I said, man, I do a lot for the community. So right here, guys, I cut these myself. These are blue ribbon. I cut them from here. And what I'm gonna do with these, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna fold them like so, right? Like so, something like that, right? And I'm doing a flag football. In case some of you guys don't know, guys, September, which does not get promoted, not like it should, is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. Most men, particularly men, are affected by this. It can be life-threatening, and it doesn't really get the love or the support like it should. Well, T-Dub, I am doing a charity flag football game, and not charging people. It is really just to bring awareness to the cause. And I'm making the ribbons. What else? I got the ribbons. I got some pins. I got some glue I'm gonna use. I'm doing it all myself, man. Like I said, I hope you guys like what I'm trying to do here. And like I said, man, I'm doing this YouTube, so I'm trying to generate everything for a good cause. If you are a man out there, if you got a father out there, guys, remember, a lot of us are affected with prostate cancer. 1 in 8 men will most likely get it, and then by the time you're in your 60s, it could. I think it's something like around 4 out of 8 men. So definitely something that us stubborn men need to look out for. So I'm definitely promoting that. But listen, back to boxing, guys. Let's do a recap before I got to get back to work. Let me turn the music down. Turn it off. So we started out talking about Oscar Valdez. I think it's BS what the WBC is doing. I hate how some people get really, in my opinion, shitted on, and then while other people get not even a slap on the wrist, they get more like they don't hit the wrist or the hand, they fan it. Like, okay, we got your back. I hate that. I think WBC should keep the same energy, and I think that this sends a bad message to the boxing community. I think if you are a Mexican American, I think it sends a sign of support that if you are big enough, that they will back you. If you are big enough and you make mistakes, they will back you and support you. But if you're not Mexican American, let's say you're African American, you would not, in my opinion, you would not get the same support. You would not be looked over or given that slap on the wrist as if you are a Mexican American. I just don't like it. I really would like something to be done about it. I would like to sanction the bodies right now. It's like they feel like they're bulletproof, and I would like for a higher authority, maybe the ABC, somebody to say, listen, this is not right. We don't think this. We found incidences in the past where people got tested for something and you went at them pretty harsh. And now that this guy fit the description and he gets a slap on the wrist. If you don't clean this up and rectify this, then they shouldn't have fights in America. Listen, they shouldn't have fights in America. That's what it should be. And if they feel like they're big enough where they don't need to have their fights in America, then so be it. So be it. Don't do it then, all right? Don't do it. Don't do it. But I think that's BS. And then one thing we talked about after that is Bishop Sycamore, where this is a team that was, in my opinion, disguised as a high school football team. This is for real. Look it up, Bishop Sycamore. Disguised as a high school football team. The 20 and 30 some year old players reliving the days, and they're playing high school teams, and it's crazy that they actually had a schedule, and they had the fourth hardest schedule. And these grown men, right, 20, 30 some year olds, still have their grown men strength, was getting manhandled. These grown men were getting manhandled by these teenage boys in high school, getting waxed on, waxed off, more than Daniel Son can ever think about it. They got blew out on a national televised game by ESPN. I think it was 58-0, maybe 58-6. I don't know, but it was embarrassing. I was trying to find some good footage on it, but every footage I saw was the defense getting tortured and the offense getting sacked or throwing interceptions. Mike Nizar says, okay, cash out your on. Okay, cash out your on. Yep. See you October 9th. Yes, sir. Love you, brother. Love you back, man. Listen, bro. I'm all about. Listen, I am about being equal. That's just my thing. I gave Big Baby Miller a lot of shit. Well, I'm gonna give Oscar Valdez the same amount of shit. The guy tested for something that he shouldn't have been tested for, and he should be penalized, and he's not. But guys, let me get back to work. Thank you guys for coming, man. Appreciate it. Hey, listen, just tell your boxing friends, subscribe to the channel, check out the work. Listen, if you agree or disagree, let's talk about it. Me and Michael Hernandez don't agree on Fury versus Wilder, but you know what? To me, that's what makes it fun. Listen, even though it is good to have everybody, yeah, going for the same person, but sometimes it's just something about having that different energy. I remember my brother, right? We when Floyd Mayweather fought Shane Mosley. I would say less than half of us was pulling for Floyd Mayweather, and then the other majority was pulling for Shane Mosley, right? The old times, right? It was the new time or the old time. The old time was talking about Shane Mosley, right? And it's just something about when you're watching a fight, right? Knowing that the other person is going against you, and whenever your guy look like he's losing, it affects you that much more. Whenever he's winning, it gives you that much more excitement. To me, it just makes the fight better, especially if you win. Oh, especially if you win. And Floyd Mayweather did win tonight, in case you guys didn't know. He says, I'm Mexican, but that stuff did piss us off. What Valdez wasn't sanctioned, he lost a lot of trust. Yeah, man. Like I said, bro. Like I said, I'm more of a fair person, and if you don't know, Big Baby Miller is an African American fighter. You know, fight about my color, bigger than me by my color. When he tested positive, listen, I did whole videos going at Miller. I did whole videos. So I cannot stand by and think about it. Big Baby Miller has not fought since. He's been punished. The world has talked about. Listen, he didn't even think about this. He didn't even fight. He tested beforehand. He didn't fight, and they shitted on Big Baby Miller. He didn't fight and still hasn't fought. Oscar Valdez is about to fight with it in his system. In case some of you guys don't know, when you take like something to make you cut weight, typically you're more alert, you burn fat easier, you have more energy, you feel faster, you feel good. And he is about to fight, having 2 tests that tested positive. And not only did it test positive, but it has been found that this particular drug is used as a masking agent for other drugs. So the fact is that he has a banned substance in his system that it could have been just for that drug or it could be masking the drug. I just don't think it's right. And I don't think what the WBC is doing is right. And I think the WBC has just shown everyone in the boxing community that race is above boxing. Because I don't think they would have done this for everybody. I just don't think so. I don't think that if this was Earl Spence Jr., any one of them, if let's say if Javante Davis had it, I don't think they would have done it. I don't think they would have stood by him like that. I don't think so. Show me where they done it. Show me. I can tell you in two cases with Canelo where they changed the rules, and now it looks like with Oscar Valdez they're about to change the rules. I don't think it's right, and it's not right in my opinion. And what they is doing is sending a message to the boxing community, to the fighters, and I think the sanctioning body needs to be held in check. If they don't do the right thing, they need to pay. Right now, nobody is they're doing whatever they want. They're doing whatever, and it's not making boxing look good. When the world is talking about this, it is not making boxing look good. Who wants to go to something no one? I mean, and then it's like I said, man. I don't want to get too deep into it. Whatsblazing Sports. Do me a favor, smash, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, sharing is caring. I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geek with this work. Hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, here is What's Blazing the Sports, and I'm out. Lola, take us out.
What? Yeah.
There we go. Chip, yeah. Lola in the building and she throwing them hips. Got you grown men about to lick your lips.